Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is 3Core Dave and today we're going to talk about the Gibson Demo Shop. Is it really good or is it a heap of crap? Yes guys, today we're going to talk about the Gibson Demo Shop on Reverb. Now, just in case you don't know what Reverb is, what the hell are you doing here? Well, Reverb is of course a musical shop on the internet. Pretty much what it is. You can go buy all kinds of musical gear from all kinds of sellers. You got small mom and pop shops to the bigger shops to guys like you and me to Gibson and Fender and Dweezil Zappa apparently, and all kinds of artists as well. I've sold their entire collection on Reverb, and that's a cool thing. So definitely it's worth keeping an eye on Reverb from time to time to see some cool stuff coming up. And a little while ago, I think towards the end of last year, Gibson started their own shop, the Gibson Demo Shop, where they promised that they would be selling prototypes, mods, and demos. And those are three things we're going to look at today for the crack, as we say here in Ireland. But let's have a look at them. One of the things I noticed when I was on the Gibson Demo Shop today, now there's a little blurb, blah, 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 buy guitars and stuff. And then there's a little line all by itself. It says, come join the band. Aw, very nice of you, Gibson, to invite me to join your band. But I'm going to have to decline, I think, because that seems like a bit of a weird thing for you to do. Anyway, let's take a look at some of the guitars. Now, they did have prototypes. They've had prototypes of all kinds of guitars on it since they launched the demo shop. Some of them have been pretty cool. So what do you think of these ones? So I know we've talked about the Murphy Lab guitars in recent weeks here. This video here will give you an idea of my thoughts. But prototypes, and there's two currently on it. There is a 1959 ES335, and then there is this one, this 1961 ES335 ultra heavy aged version from the Murphy Labs, and this is a prototype, of course, and it is, it looks pretty nice in the heritage cherry. It's like a 335 wood, and you can see it's kind of aged heavily, as you would expect. Now, we've talked about the pricing of the Murphy Lab guitars. They're not cheap, and that's fantastic, but there's a prototype, so it's going to be a little bit more because there's a little bit of, oh man, you own a prototype, that's pretty cool. But hang on. Take a seat, take a deep breath. This guitar cost $19,495. Now, to me, that seems a little bit expensive. I do not think they're charging anything like that for one out of the Murphy Lab. Technically, I think the highest price is about 12,000. So quite a substantial premium for the prototype version here. Now, it does come with a certificate of authenticity signed by Cesar, because he signs everything, and also Tom Murphy. Now, that Tom Murphy signature is actually pretty cool because it's a Murphy Lab guitar, and that's named after him. He's the guy, and he signed a certificate of authenticity for you. For 20 grand, I would kind of want them to come to my house and hand deliver it, but that's not going to happen. And especially because in the Gibson Demo Shop, they only deliver to 48 continental US states. So they don't deliver to Hawaii. They don't deliver to Alaska. If you live in Canada, tough. And if you live in Ireland, it's tough. So no ordering from the Gibson Demo Shop directly. Well, you can. There are means and ways, but they're not going to look after shipping to you international destinations. You got to do that yourself. That's a little bit annoying because there are guitarists outside of the United States. They're Gibson, and you should ship to all of us because we like guitars and things, and most of the time we will pay for shipping if we really like something. Just reduce your prices and charge us shipping. That's what you should do if you're out there. But the Gibson Demo Shop is not just about prototypes. And in fact, they have some really cool things pop up from time to time. One of them is this thing here. This is a Gibson Les Paul Studio with a lyre tremolo, which is not functional. It's like they had one lying around. And they went, hey, let's throw this on a Les Paul for the crack. And they did. That's what they did. So yeah, I don't know. It's look, it's not expensive. It's 1,044 euros. So I don't know, about $1,199 dollars. But you know, it's a standard, or sorry, it's a studio, Les Paul Studio, which is not too bad. It does come with one of those flimsy black and white gig bags that Gibson tried to pawn off on everyone for a while. But it's a nice guitar, and it's got that lyre thing. Now, those usually go on SGs, so I'm not quite sure. Maybe someone was having a bit of fun at some point, but they did put it on it there, and they've put it down as a mod. Of course, there's a few scrapes and scratches and stuff like that on the guitar, but nothing too major. Gibson, of course, have a full warranty for 2 years on the playability of these guitars and everything in the demo shop. So it's nice to see that they're standing by these guitars a little bit and suggesting if you do buy it, you always have a comeback if something goes wrong, or they'll help you get it repaired. So that's cool. But check this out. This is down as a demo. Now, this is an SG Deluxe and it looks fantastic. It's beautiful. It's red. I like that. It's got 3 pickups. I like that too. And it's just really, really nice for an SG. Obviously, I love an SG. If you don't know about my love of SGs, check out this video up here and I'll tell you all about it. But this is a really, really nice one. Now, it's an expensive one, $2,000 or so. And that's as a demo. Now, what's a demo? So I haven't really got a full answer for you, but I feel like if there's like, you know, tours of the factory, you might be able to play a few guitars at the end. If you're in somebody, as let's say Mark Agnesi's office, I'm pretty sure there's going to be some guitars lying around. If you're in a waiting room, or maybe they just have like playrooms where there's all kinds of guitars and stuff lying around for you to play with, or break rooms and stuff like that around Gibson. I'm sure that's where a lot of these guitars are coming from, just lying around in offices and warehouses and stuff like that, and they get played by the people who work there. And that's fine, you know. I wish my workplace had guitars in it. Oh wait, it does. Ah well, that's all good in that case. But the thing is, these look pretty cool guitars. I, however, would say this guitar, this say $2,000 SG, if they were selling that for like $1,600, they'd sell it in a flash. But no, Gibson wants to charge prices that are a little bit higher than they should be. And look, that's never going to change. You're always going to have the Gibson Premium because they think they're special. And that, in fact, makes them special. So, probably not how they assume it will be. There's some other cool guitars out there, guys, on the Gibson Demo Shop, like this. This is a Gibson Les Paul Les. Now, it's something that I actually really like, is the Les Paul Les. It was a model that came out in 2015. Well, this one was brought out in 2015. And it comes out with that, you know, that gold hardshell case that all the guitars in 2015 had. That was super cool. And the great thing about it is, so of course you will know that the 2015 Gibson range all came with those G-Force robotic tuner things. But they've all been taken off because Gibson actually got in trouble for selling those and not paying the people. But that's a whole other story for another day. So these ones have different tuners, and they do come in that cool hardshell case that I wish Gibson still did. They were awesome. I like them a lot. And yeah, it's a nice model of guitar, and it comes in around 1,300 euros, which is actually a pretty good price for one of these. It's not the best price I've seen for them, but it's not a bad price. And it comes in a finish that I haven't seen them done in. So things like that, you might see finishes you haven't seen. Now, of course, the Les Paul Les has that crappy headstock with the 100 signature on it, which looks awful. And you got that hologram on the back of the headstock, which, who came up with that idea? But, you know, still a nice guitar. And I think, you know, they've probably done a little bit of work to make it really playable and stuff like that. Of course, 2-year warranty as well. So my thoughts, guys, are I actually like the demo shop. And if they shipped directly to Ireland easily, I would probably have bought a couple of guitars from them now, but they don't. You know, I've got to go through sending it to a shipping service and getting them to ship it to me. And it'd be just so much easier if Gibson did it, because then I don't have to pay the extra money, which will cost me about 40 to 50 extra euros on top. So, you know, Gibson, if you were charging for shipping, I would pay it. So there you go. I'm sure lots of other people would too. Guys out there, tell me, what do you think of these Gibson Demo Shop guitars? Now, they did say there would be artist played models. I haven't really seen a lot of those, but I'm hoping that at some point they're going to do like an artist sale or something like that. And also some rarities, I believe we have been promised at some point will show up there. It's worth keeping an eye for some cool things to pop up. I definitely think that there will be. And if you can get there before the Trogleys Guitar Show, you might have a chance of actually buying 1 or 2 of them. But, you know, you got to be quick if that's going to be the case. But they do have good reviews, so I think they ship out pretty quick. So if you're in the continental US, probably a good place to look if you're looking for a new Gibson guitar. What do you think other companies would do if they had a demo shop on Reverb? Fender, I'd say, would have an awesome one. So Fender, if you're out there, let's do it. But include shipping to Ireland, please. Thank you. And that'd be great. And guys, I'd love to know, have you purchased something from the Gibson Demo Shop? Have you looked at something from the demo shop? Are you interested in it whatsoever? Let me know your thoughts. Absolutely think it's worthwhile checking it out. And reverb.com, of course, is guitar heaven. So definitely check that out. Anyway, guys, thanks for joining me today. It's been a pleasure talking to you. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please do leave a like and a subscribe if you haven't done so already, so you never miss a 3 chord day video. I'll be back again to you soon. So until then, take care.